Hello, and welcome to Context Engineering. I'm your technical content strategist. My role is to bridge the gap between AI complexity and business impact. We are not here to write code. We are here to master the financial and operational logic that governs large language models. Today, we are shifting the focus of our R.A.C.E. deep dive. We are looking at the 5 technical terms not as definitions, but as the core business constraints that dictate your budget, risk exposure, and ultimately your return on investment, ROI. Before we begin to deconstruct these 5 constraints, let me introduce the foundational strategic framework that structures every lesson here at Context Engineering Mastery. R.A.C.E. R.A.C.E. is our 4-step protocol for translating technical complexity into executive strategy. It stands for Research, Analysis, Comparison, and Education. We initiate with research, fact-checking against enterprise standards like Google Cloud. We move to analysis, identifying the direct cost and performance bottlenecks. We then engage in comparison, evaluating alternative solutions to maximize your ROI. And finally, we deliver the education, the concrete, actionable strategies you need for immediate production deployment. This systematic R.A.C.E. approach ensures that every minute you spend here directly translates into optimized system performance and cost savings for your business. Let's begin the deep dive. R.A.C.E. Phase 1 and 2. Decoding constraints for business value. We're moving past the what and directly into the how to manage corporate risk and cost. 1. Tokens, the taximeter of AI cost. Technical verb to master. The core skill is to tokenize efficiently. Business focus. Tokens are not atomic units. They are your spending units. Every character you send or receive is ticking the AI taximeter. The question is, are you paying a premium for a ride that a smaller, cheaper car could handle? Formal definition: the cost center. According to Google Cloud's official glossary, a token is the smallest unit of data processed by the model. In a production environment, it is the primary driver of your API consumption costs. Advanced strategy, cost performance matrix. A junior engineer uses the most expensive model for everything. A senior strategist knows how to route requests. Suggestion A for optimization. Implement a cost performance matrix. A simple question like, "Hello, how are you?" should be routed to a fast, low-cost model like GPT-4 Mini. A complex request, such as, "Analyze this 50-page contract," should be routed to your powerful, expensive flagship model. This dynamic routing is how you optimize budget and demonstrate senior engineering competence. 2. Latency, the customer frustration tax. Technical verb to master. The business imperative is to mitigate customer attrition. Business focus. High latency isn't a technical delay, it is the customer frustration tax. Every second a user waits for that first response, your conversion rates and client satisfaction metrics drop. Formal definition: the time sink. According to Google Cloud's official glossary, latency is the delay between the input request and the start of the output. This delay directly impacts the user experience and the profitability of real-time applications. B2B implication. When managing latency, we focus on the time to first token, TTFT. In high-stakes environments, high TTFT means lost sales or service tickets timing out. Your strategy must not just benchmark TTFT, but implement user-facing mitigation. For instance, showing immediate typing indicators or using pre-computed cached responses for common queries. This proactive UX management is essential to mitigate customer attrition and protect the brand experience. 3. Context window. The garbage in, garbage out buffer. Technical verb to master. The strategic action is to filter the context. Business focus. The context window is the limited working memory of your AI employee. If you dump too much useless or poorly structured data into it, the model gets overwhelmed, forgets its initial instructions, and generates low-value output. Formal definition: the bottleneck. According to Google Cloud's official glossary, the context window is the maximum input size in tokens the model can handle. Its practical constraint is the inevitable garbage in, garbage out failure mode. Advanced strategy: context hygiene. The key competency is not to purchase a larger context window, but to practice context hygiene. Your retrieval augmented generation (RAG) pipeline must aggressively filter the context. This means using advanced semantic search to only feed the AI the 3 most relevant paragraphs, not the full 50-page document. You must design pipelines that filter the context and minimize irrelevant noise, ensuring every token inside that window delivers maximum actionable value. 4. Temperature. The business risk versus creativity slider. Technical verb to master. The management action is to profile the task. Business focus. Temperature is the key to managing project risk. You must profile the task based on its required output. Do you need predictability, low risk, or novelty, high reward risk? Formal definition: the control knob. According to Google Cloud's official glossary, temperature is an output sampling hyperparameter that controls randomness. Its strategic purpose is to align the model's creativity with the task's business risk tolerance. B2B implication. Every task must be governed by a temperature profile. For compliance, classification, or financial reporting, you must set the temperature low. You need the model to act like a judge. For marketing copy, brainstorming, or abstract design, you can increase the temperature. You need the model to act like an artist. Senior strategists profile the task and use this slider to dictate the model's professional demeanor. 5. Hallucination. The brand reputation liability. Technical verb to master. The ultimate safeguard is to ensure human in the loop. Business focus. An hallucination is not a technical error. It is a brand reputation and legal liability. A convincing but false statement delivered to a client can lead to disastrous outcomes. Formal definition: the liability. According to Google Cloud's official glossary, an hallucination is a response that is factually incorrect but appears coherent. It represents an unacceptable operational and ethical risk for any production system. Advanced strategy: the security protocol. You must establish a mandatory security protocol. For any high-stakes content, financial advice, legal contracts, or customer health information, the AI must never be the final voice. You must implement the human-in-the-loop HIL principle. The AI generates the draft. The expert human reviews and validates. This is the only way to ensure accountability and safeguard your corporate reputation against disinformation risk. We have successfully reframed the technical lexicon into a strategic business framework. You are not solving for tokens. You are optimizing for ROI. You are not fighting latency. You are protecting customer experience. This is the language of the consultant, and it's the language your clients speak. In our next masterclass, we will move into a full case study, demonstrating how a Fortune 500 company used cost-performance matrix routing to cut their monthly API expenditure by 40%. To prepare for that strategic discussion, 1. Subscribe to Context Engineering Mastery now. 2. Comment below with which business strategy, context hygiene, or the human-in-the-loop protocol is the most critical safeguard for your current operations. Thank you for engaging at this advanced level. Master the strategy, master the ROI. We'll see you soon.